Hi guys, in this video I am going to get into fear, doubt, deciding, and your mind, your consciousness, and everything that you are focusing on is creating your 3D outer reality, okay? I want you to understand one vital thing from this video. You are the creator. Your 3D, your circumstances, your outer reality does not define who you are, or what you can experience in this present moment and in this time, life, whatever it is that we are doing here as a human, a soul, a consciousness in this physical body, okay? We are consciousness, okay? We have an ego mind, we have a higher mind, which is our higher self, our consciousness, right? So you have to get more aligned within with your higher self, your consciousness, your I am, which is your creator, and stop giving power to your logical mind, the doubt, the fear, the old programming, the old story, the things that you may have experienced in the past, or your circumstances that you may be experiencing in this present moment. They are not you, okay? Do not align with something that you do not want more of, right? If you want to change, you want to see a change, then you have to be the change, okay? There's nothing to change but self. So this is why I constantly preach the inner relationship and developing that into a very strong, solid, home base that you can go within and know that you are the creator, your energy is vital, your beliefs and all that need to align so that you develop this really strong inner, like, not movable trust and faith within yourself. I've shared in some of my other videos how I've consciously created my outer relationships by going within and ignoring all the doubt and fear that was being thrown at me, being said to me, being told to me from the 3D. And they were coming from places of, other people's insecurities or doubts and fears being reflected to me. And I decided at one point that I was no longer going to allow any outer authority or any outer thoughts to penetrate me anymore, okay? Even now, when I have the doubt come in and try to get me, I delete it. I say, no, thank you. I don't care. I am not buying that. I know that I am the creator and I am creating the simulation. Sometimes I'll make certain lists so I can receive things and know, like, oh, look, I'm creating. I just created this. If you get into a place where something tries to sway you, some old programming, and says, well, what if this happens? Okay, for example, when I was manifesting certain things to come in and I worked on them inside to develop this belief, and someone would come in and say, well, you don't have this yet. How can you believe that? How can you know it to be true? Because I know and trust myself and I know I'm the creator. I don't need anything to come into the 3D to make me believe something. I believed it first, and then the relationship reflected that back to me. Okay, so step one is developing the inner solid relationship with self, with your higher self, okay? That's where all your power and your energy should be focused on. I am consciousness, I am source. What do I decide that I want to focus on? What do I want more of right now? Okay, I didn't look at my current circumstances and manifest off that, because if I did, I would just keep getting more of things that I was trying to change. The change is within, and then it is reflected out and back, okay? So if you are working on manifesting love, a specific relationship with a specific person, the focus has to be within, on you. What are you focusing on? Okay? And there's pieces of us that need to be looked at, such as fear, lack, doubt, judgment, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, okay? Fear of maybe what others think and believe. Sometimes you're not even aware of the fear because it's so old. It will be reflected to you. You can use the 3D as a teacher, as a tool to keep doing this awakening, okay? And once you learn to use it as a tool and not as a discouragement, you start to realize, okay, this is what I need to focus on now. This is what I need to look at within. What am I creating? Why do I keep manifesting this kind of relationship? Why do I keep having this kind of experience in my 3D, whether it be with another person or a thing or experiencing lack? You can't expect a different reality if you're not having a different inner relationship with yourself, okay? The fear and the doubt, once deleted, once the power is taken away, once the awareness and the consciousness is no longer on those, you will not get more of it, okay? Activate the love, activate the faith, activate the true inner consciousness within you to become the higher authority, to become the creator, to become wide awake, to magnetize what it is that you would like to experience more of. Okay, I had everyone coming at me when I was manifesting my relationship, my person, into the desired reality that I wanted to experience here. I had everyone coming at me, telling me, you don't have it, they don't want it. Do not become one with your doubt and fear, okay? You can recognize it and delete it and know that it's not real. It's not true. It's not who you really are, okay? You are love. You are unlimited. You are source, okay? Jump into a different state, jump into a different timeline, jump into a different identity. It's all within you. You don't need the 3D to give you permission to feel something now. Okay, I was well into my relationship with my person before it even was experienced in the 3D. I was already married within. I was already in a committed, loving, healthy, fulfilling connection within before I had it fully into the 3D. So you experience it first within. You feel abundant first within. You don't look at your bank account and live and reflect off your 3D. You don't look at your romantic relationship outside to feel worthy, whole, and complete, okay? You solidify that within first, then you experience it to come reflected back to you. You have to realize that if you've been living in fear, doubt, and lack, it's because you're choosing that and you're in this cycle of living and reacting off the 3D. You have to stop living off the 3D and go within and start consciously creating. Your logical mind has no business with this, okay? It's not delusional, it's just your logical mind is in the 3D reality and in time and things like this, but there's a higher self within you, okay? Your frequency, your energy is activated, is awakened. You start to realize I'm creating, this is a simulation, I'm playing a game here. It's like a video game. I'm choosing, I'm creating, okay? Delete fear, delete anything that you do not want more of. It's not who you are. You are unlimited. You're the creator. Jump into that now. Jump into that identity now. Activate that now, okay? If you want coaching, if you want your relationships to show up differently, I am offering a very, very reasonable sliding scale to get you into that now, okay? So delete and get rid of anything that is no longer serving you now. Your mind is a magnet. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to get more of. It's going to be pulled to you.